What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. The day has finally come that I can share with you my collaboration with Nudestix. I am so excited. Thank you to all of you who have already shown me so much support. There's been a few sneak peeks on Instagram. There was a pre-sale. Thank you to all of you who have already purchased my soft and smoky palette with Nudestix. It means so much to me, and I'm so glad I can finally share all the details with you guys in today's video. Thank you to Nudestix for partnering with me on this collaboration. You guys know I love the brand and I love their products. I use them quite often in my videos, a little too much, but hey, their products are so great that I can't help it. And I'm excited to partner with them and include my favorite colors from the brand into one palette. So basically what I have curated are my favorite pencils, both eye pencils and lip pencils, to create that perfect soft and smoky look, which you guys know is sort of my staple, my go-to look. I always say my looks are soft yet smoky, smoky yet soft, and you get the best of both worlds with this soft and smoky palette. And the whole idea, or the whole concept behind this collection, and the idea of being soft and smoky, is that as we enter the holidays, it's currently August, and we're gonna start getting busier and busier, and one of the #1 excuses that I think most of us have for not going out is that we don't want to get ready, right? You are done with work, the last thing you want to do is redo your makeup, get all glammed up to go out, so instead we just stay at home. And I really believe that you can be a babe boss and a party babe. You can have the best of both worlds. You don't have to choose. So with the pencils that are in this collection, you can really create looks that are going to be soft and subtle for work, but you can also amp them up, smoke them out, and be ready for a night out. So let me go over what we have in this cute little pouch. I also custom picked the patches that are on the pouch. Of course, I had to include a little cup of matcha. This is not coffee. Do not get it twisted. It is not green coffee. That is matcha in my cup. We have a little pair of eyeballs, because obviously the whole collection is called Soft and Smoky, with the main focus being on a soft or super smoky eye look. We have the Salsa Girl, because she is a reflection of yours truly. And then we have the little martini glass to represent the party babes, and we have Babe Boss down here because I believe all of us are true bosses, but we like to have a good time as well. So let's open it up so I can show you guys what is in the tin. So actually in here you have this little sheet that has the party babe look and all the products that you would use, as well as the soft and smoky babe back here. There's tutorials already on nudestix.com, but again, I'm gonna be sharing so many more tutorials using this collection here on my channel. Just, you guys wait. It's gonna get, I have so much that I wanna share with you guys. So when you pull out the tin, or there's a tin in here, back here it lists all the colors. And like I mentioned, in here are 4 eye pencils and 2 lip pencils. You also have a mirror, so you can kind of take this wherever it is that you want to go and get ready in the car, in the office, at school, in the club, because you have this giant mirror. And then these are the colors that I have selected to go in my palette, and there is a very specific reason for each one and why I have selected it for this palette. The colors we have in here are Nudity Magnetic Luminous Eye Pencil. To me, this is the perfect pinky shell color that I think looks absolutely fabulous on everyone. It makes your eyes pop. It makes you look bright-eyed and awake, and just like an overall beautiful color. You can use it as an inner corner highlight. You can do it as an all-over wash of color on the eyes. It gives you that nice glossy effect, kind of like what is on her eyes, I need to know. And I've also used it on the apples of the cheeks as a bit of like a blush topper. We have Taupe Magnetic Matte Eye Color. To me, this is the perfect taupey shade that every person needs in their collection, that gives you that really soft smoky effect. It's completely matte, and you can wear this one alone Or one of my favorite tricks with the magnetic matte eye pencils is to apply it all over the lid and then pick up your favorite metallic or shimmery powder eyeshadow, use your finger to press it onto the lid, and boom, you have a 2-second, two-step eye look. I'll definitely be sharing that trick in future videos. It's one of my favorite go-tos when I'm in a rush, which is probably why you see me use the magnetic matte eye pencils in a lot of my videos. The next color we have here is the magnetic matte eye color in chocolate. So this is gonna be more of your warm toned eye pencil. And I did specifically pick out colors that were cool toned and warm toned to give you guys that option, depending on what floats your boat. Maybe you're a cool toned person or warm toned person. Chocolate to me is like the perfect mid-tone warm brown. It's not too extremely warm that it translates orange. It's like that perfect fawn warm. I don't know how to explain it. It's the one I have on my eyes right now. It can translate a little grungy if you want it to. And it's just so suitable for an everyday wear. Again, you can wear it alone as an all over matte color. You can toss on a shimmery bronzy shade on top. It's just the perfect brown, honestly. That's how I would describe it. It's the perfect shade of brown. You can contour. You can contour your eyes with it. The next color I have in here is Twilight Magnetic Luminous Eye Color. This is the perfect cool toned silver metallic eye color. Both this formula as well as Nudity, the magnetic luminous eye colors, give your eyes that glossy wet effect, especially because they are a cream product. They just look so stunning. And I almost went with all matte or the magnetic matte eye pencils for this collection, but these two shimmery shades, Nudity and Taupe or Twilight, look absolutely beautiful alone, and when you blend them out into the crease, it almost looks like you have two eyeshadows on. So that's why I decided to include these in my collection and not just all matte colors, because I wanted to give you guys a really simple, quick, and easy option. And then going into the lip color, this is Raven Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil. It's the one I have on right now. It is the perfect vampy cranberry deep crimson lip color that everyone is always on the hunt for during the holiday season. And I love the fact that this formula is for the lips and the cheeks, because anytime someone asks me for advice on how to make their makeup look put together and like it all matches really well, I always say match your lip color to your cheek color. And what easier way to do it than to use one product that can be used for both. So I actually have this on my cheeks and my lips right now. This is the more, again, the more vampy dramatic look or color. And then for the kind of like natural nude lip shade, I went with Purity, again, Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Color, because this color to me, depending on your skin tone, can either look really dramatic, or it can look like a true nude. So on deeper skin tone, it's gonna look like a nude. On someone with my skin tone and lighter, it's gonna look a little more vampy, but it's like that perfect deep, cool toned mauve-y look that's super sexy. It's just a very, very flattering shade. And those are the 6 pencils that make up my soft and smoky palette. I'm looking at my monitor and I've already been talking for 11 minutes straight. I'm just so excited to finally share this with you guys, and I truly believe this is gonna make your life so much easier. But for today, I'm gonna be going over this look right here using Chocolate, Nudity, and Raven. It's more of a smoky, dramatic, vampy look. Perfect for an evening out, and I hope you guys love it. I hope you love this collection, and without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. All right, to start, I've already prepped my skin with the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. I love this stuff. It leaves your skin feeling really nice, especially if you're feeling dry. This is a great product for dry skin to keep it hydrated underneath makeup. And then I'm gonna go in with the Nudies Tinted Blur in shade number 9. You guys, every time. I've clearly had too much matcha, but I'm gonna use shade number 9 to do a trick that Mary Phillips taught me last time I was on set with her. She actually likes to contour underneath foundation, not on top. So this is a great product to do that with. It's a multi-use product. You can use it as like your all over base as another option versus a foundation or a tinted moisturizer. You can use it as a primer. You can use it to contour and highlight with. Very versatile. So I'm gonna show you guys Mary Phillips' trick and use it to contour underneath my foundation. So I'm gonna apply shade number 9 to the areas that I would like to contour, which are the hollows of the cheeks, a little bit on the forehead. Same thing with the nose, just a little bit. Underneath the lip, makes a huge difference. It makes your lips look a lot fuller. And then the jawline and a little down the neck. I do love this technique of contouring with this product underneath makeup because it ends up looking more natural versus contouring on top. So now that I have the product on there, I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to start blending it in. And on the cheeks, I'm blending in an upward motion. And honestly, these are so easy to blend out. My issue with a lot of cream contour products is that they can easily look muddy or look like a lot. Muddy or just like too much. And with this product, it's just really seamless and kind of foolproof because of the fact that it blends out so easily. And then when I do this cream contour underneath foundation, I like to just stipple my foundation on top really lightly with the beauty blender. So for foundation today, I'm using the YSL All Hours foundation. I'm going to dispense a little on the back of my hand, and then what I do is I just kind of swirl it. So I'm really working it in to that beauty blender, and then I'm going to lightly start stippling it onto the skin. That way the contour still shows through and you don't apply a ton of foundation, because sometimes when you apply foundation directly with a beauty blender, you can accidentally add a little too much. So this way you're adding a nice sheer coverage. And I'm avoiding the eye area because I find that the Nudestix pencils go on the eyes a lot better on their own versus when you have concealer or foundation on the lids. If you have discoloration on the eyes, you can feel free to still add your foundation or concealer, but I feel like with the pencils, they're so pigmented that they're gonna hide whatever darkness or discoloration it is that you have on the eyelids. And I went ahead and added a little bit of my Lancome Tinted Ultrawear Camouflage Concealer in the shade 260 to the under eyes or this inner corner just to brighten them up before going in with concealer. And for concealer, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I'm pretty sure there's one shade that matches me perfectly as a highlighting shade, but for some reason I've been mixing natural beige and almond. It gives me like a really nice undertone versus being like too beige or too white. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix these two. I'm gonna apply it to the center of my face as a highlight. So as I blend it out, I'll go ahead and take whatever is left over on the sponge and also apply it to the center of the forehead, bridge of the nose, a little on the cupid's bow, and chin. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set with powder. And another tip that I wanna give you guys when using the Nudestix pencils is to, well, first of all, if you like to do your base first like me, don't set with a lot of powder because you still wanna be able to blend out the pencils since they are a cream product. So I'm gonna do a light dusting of the Mercier powder versus really packing it on. And then later on, I will further set areas that tend to crease up on me, like the under eyes and laugh lines. So I'm gonna take this Sephora Pro Flawless Light Powder brush. I really like the shape of this brush. It's really nice and fluffy and it fits in the little, you know, crevices of your face. I'm gonna pick up the Mercier powder and just do a light sweeping across the face. And again, not really pack it on underneath the eyes like I normally do. And then using the same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and just warm up my skin a tiny bit. We've already contoured, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of bronzer to warm up the skin before going into the eyes. I'm gonna use these two Hourglass bronzers, Nude Bronze Light and Luminous Bronze Light. Since I'm just doing a light wash of color and warmth across the face, I'm gonna mix the two. And now we can dip into my beautiful soft and smoky palette. I love this pouch so much, mainly because of the little salsa girl emoji up here. I feel like she represents me to a T. And we're gonna take out the little tin. Here are my 6 pencils. Oops, one of them popped out. And the first color I'm gonna start off with is probably my favorite color from all of the pencils, which is Nudity. Okay, I'm dropping, oh, ah! I feel bad because I feel like this is a child of mine that I have created this palette and I shouldn't play favorites, but I just love this color so much. Let me swatch it for you guys, even though I've already swatched in the beginning of this video. It's just like the perfect, I love this color eyeshadows for like an everyday look. It looks good on everyone. It makes you look bright-eyed and awake and happy. So I'm gonna start by first just applying this to the lid to show you guys what it looks like alone. And then we're gonna amp up the smokiness with chocolate. So I'm gonna take this pencil on bare skin. There's nothing on my eyelids. Remember, I didn't apply foundation or concealer. And all I'm gonna do is start sweeping it or applying it across the entire lid, lash line, and then all the way up to the crease. And look at how beautiful this color is. Honestly, to me, this color is a definition of like that wet supermodel type of look that you see all over Instagram. And I don't know, it's just so sultry and beautiful to me. This color can do no wrong. So I applied it to the lid, and now I'm just blending it out into the crease. And alone, this is stunning. I've worn this alone out to lunch and dinner with friends, and I always get a lot of compliments as to what I have on my eyes. And when you blend it out, it sometimes looks like you have multiple colors on the lid. I mean, you guys, this color is stunning. So I would wear this alone. I would even apply this to the lower lash line if I wanted to, but like I mentioned, I am gonna go in with chocolate just to create that soft and smoky effect. So let's dip back into this palette. This is chocolate, and this is gonna be the warmer of the matte pencils. So what I'm gonna do with this guy is, I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. Again, I probably already swatched these in the beginning of the video, but just in case you wanna see it. To me, it's like the perfect mid-tone brown. You can use this to contour your eyes. Again, you can wear it alone. With these pencils, you can feel your eye socket. So I'm really just pressing it into that crease and really feeling for the socket of my eye and applying it to that area. And then, and it can be really messy because they blend out really easily. And then I'm gonna apply it to the lower lash line. I do one eye at a time though, because once these set, they do not move. They don't go anywhere. They last all day. Very crease proof, sweat proof. I mean, you can go swimming in them if your heart desires. So I'm just taking that same brush and blending this now into the crease, bringing it all the way in, and also buffing it out on that lower lash line. If you add a lot of powder, it can be a little more difficult to blend a cream product on top of it, so we're just gonna go in and further set the under eyes afterwards. You could even start with nudity as your daytime look, like your soft daytime look, and then bring chocolate with you in your makeup bag and add it for an evening look, just like that. It's a little grungy, and you guys know I love a little bit of grunge, but still pretty type of look. So this, I just love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it to the other side. And then again, I'm taking nudity and I'm gonna apply it to the lower waterline and also this inner, or like this lower inner corner right here, just to add a really nice cool effect. So beautiful. So now, I mean, that is it for the eyes. All I'm gonna do is add mascara really quick off camera. I'm gonna use Monsieur Big, and then I'll come back to finish the rest of the face. All right, to complete the face, I'm gonna add a bit of a glow before I get into the really exciting part. And one of my biggest tricks when it comes to making your makeup look cohesive, first we're gonna add the glow with the Nudestix Nudies in Hey Honey. This gives you like the perfect glossy, wet skin look. And the way I like to apply it is I just pick it up directly from the stick. I kind of smushed it a little there. I take a side of the Beauty Blender that's clean. For me, it's the side right now. Just kind of like smash it like this. Pick it up, and then I just press it onto the high points of the face like so, and it gives you the most natural wet looking skin. Also a little bit on the forehead, like in the temples, but I do have a few breakouts right here, so I don't want to highlight those guys or else they're gonna be even more obvious. But I am gonna add a little to the bridge of the nose, and then I'm actually gonna switch over to a smaller brush and apply this to the Cupid's bow, just like that, and then just pressing it in with the Beauty Blender. I'm also gonna add a little bit of this highlighter to the inner corner part of the eyes, just lightly tapping it on. All right, like I was saying, one of the biggest questions I get asked a lot is, Melissa, my makeup isn't looking cohesive, something's off, how do I make it look like it's all working together? And one of the biggest giveaways is when your lip color and your cheeks don't match. Same thing with the eyes, but mainly the lip and the cheeks. If the undertone is different, it can make, or it can throw off your whole makeup look. So my key to having everything look cohesive is to make sure that your lip color has the same undertone as the cheek color, and then everything else will sort of look really well blended. This is one of the reasons why I love the Nudestix Intense Matte Lip and Cheek colors, because as it says in the name, they are meant to be used on the lips and the cheeks. So it takes all the guesswork out of trying to get a perfect match with your lip and your cheek color. For today's look, I'm gonna use Raven. I'm gonna go really vampy with it and really amp up this look. And the way I like to apply these pencils to the cheeks is I warm it up, like with a lot of my products. You guys will notice that's a trend in my makeup routine. I'm gonna create like a little circle like this, right? And this one's super pigmented. The color is really dark. Obviously, if you're a darker skin tone, it won't look as dramatic as it does on me or someone that is a lot more fair. But I create this blob, and then I take the round bottom part of the Beauty Blender, and again, just really work it into the Beauty Blender, really mix it in there, make sure it's really dispersed around the Beauty Blender versus just like one blob, because if not, it'll translate like that on your cheeks. So I really work it in, and then I start applying it to the cheeks. So I get this really nice airbrushed finish that is a really nice light wash of color versus a super intense cheek. If you are someone that loves a really intense blush, then definitely go for it. Add a little more. You can also just swipe this directly on the cheeks and then blend it out. But again, remember, the reason we didn't pack on the powder in the first place is because you want to be able to blend these products out, and we can always go in and set with more powder after. But look at how perfect that blush is on the cheeks. Were you guys even expecting that? Were you expecting something more dramatic? Little tips and tricks that I wanted to share with you guys with this palette. I'm so excited that I can share all of my different techniques, and there's so many more to come, you guys. Just wait. And all that's left to do is apply Raven to the lips as well. And what I love about these pencils is that you can use them to outline your lips as well, and then completely fill them in. And sadly, that concludes today's video. I honestly don't want it to end. I could go on and on about how excited I am about this collaboration, and I hope you guys are as well, especially if you've been wanting to try these pencils since I use them in my videos often. Now's your chance to try out all of my favorites in one collection. Let me know if you guys pick it up. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to leave them in the comment section down below. DM me on Instagram. Like I mentioned, there's so many more videos yet to come. Let me know what you want to see next using this collection. Do you want to see a full look? Do you want to see more tips and tricks? Also, let me know in the comment section down below. And again, thank you guys for all the love and support you have already showed me. And I can't wait to see pictures of you guys using the palette, your looks. I'll definitely create a hashtag for it. And I love you. Thank you guys so much. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.